What's happening, beautiful people? So, I got a real important message today, and I want to talk to my fellas. I want to talk to all my guys out there. This message could probably apply to women too, but I'm really talking to my guys, not just former athletes, but just men in general. I feel like this is a message that honestly I've just only been implementing into my life for like the past year or so, but it's made a huge difference for me. And I'm trying to keep my voice down a little bit because there's a lot of people. I'm in a busy area right now, so just bear with me a little bit. Um, turn the volume up or whatever. But so I'm not a dating coach. Okay, first of all, I'm not a pickup artist. I'm not out here trying to teach this type of stuff. But like I'm an athlete career coach, and I work with a lot of guys, and I believe in helping somebody improve their lives from every angle. So not just career, because I think it's all connected. But anyway, sometimes on these calls with my guys that I'm working with, we get into some deep personal topics, and we start talking about their love life, or their relationships, and the single guys. A lot of them have trouble like attracting women, or just they might go on a date, and then like never hear from the girl again. And then my guys who are in relationships, a lot of these guys, especially if it's a long term relationship, or especially if they live together, they'll tell me like, yeah, my girl kind of doesn't respect me, or ever since I stopped playing football, I've been kind of lost and aimless, and she hasn't been kind of like treating me the same, or she's been acting differently towards me because I've been lost. And the message that I want to get across is how important it is for us as men to always have a mission, like always be striving for something. And I'll give you something from personal experience. Um, Before I started my business, before I started working with former athletes, I was working this 9 to 5, and I had just moved in with a girl. We started living together. We were together for like 2.5, 3 years, kind of off and on. Things started getting serious, and then we moved in together. Um, and I would basically just go work my 9 to 5, and then come home after work, and we would watch TV. Sometimes I'll go to the gym, but I would go to my job, go to the gym, and then come home, and we would just be sitting on the couch together watching Netflix and stuff all night. And as you would imagine, over time, I mean, like, what I'm saying is I became predictable. My schedule became predictable. I wasn't necessarily striving to achieve anything else. Like, yes, I was working hard in my job. Yes, I was taking care of myself in terms of like working out, but I wasn't aiming for anything higher. I didn't have big dreams. I wasn't like a man on a mission like I am now. I wasn't out to um, achieve something. I wasn't helping people. I wasn't making a big contribution to the world. I was just working my little job, coming home, and working my 9 to 5, and wondering why, like, she seems kind of bored with me right now. Like you know, she seems like she's just tired of seeing me, like used to me. Like she knows when I'm gonna be home, she knows where I'm gonna be, and she knows like how I'm gonna be when I come home from work. And one thing that I think is important, um, like I said, is for men to always be on a mission. I want you to One example that I like to use when I'm doing coaching calls with my guys is, if you think about any old movie, like let's just take Pearl Harbor for example, or any old like war movie, right? There's a scene where like the woman's crying, like, "No, baby, don't go." Like the man's about to go off to war, he's about to get on the ship, or he's about to, be deployed, and they're saying their goodbyes and they're hugging, and she's, "Oh, baby, please, no, don't go, please, I love you." And he's like, "Baby, I have to go." Now, imagine if in that scene, right, the woman's crying, "No, baby, please." The man is just like, "Okay, I'll stay. I'll just hang out with you and watch Netflix. I don't have to go to war. I don't have to go fight." Now, part of her would be kind of like relieved, like, okay, my man's not going to go off to war and potentially die. But she's kind of like, really? He's just going to stay here and hang out with me? He's not going to go fight his battle? So I use that example because if you think about the case for a lot of athletes, we're not striving to achieve in sports anymore. We're striving to achieve in life and trying to figure out something new, or whatever our new arena is going to be. And we have to constantly be striving for something. And if you don't know what your new mission is, and it doesn't have to be anything big, you guys, it doesn't have to be like, if you're at a 9 to 5 right now, I mean, if you're unhappy at your 9 to 5, you need to find something else that's more suitable, that's more fulfilling for you. So you're not coming home miserable every day, because that's probably affecting not just your relationship with your girl, but your relationships in general. But what I'm saying is, it doesn't have to be your mission or your battle that you're going off to fight. It doesn't have to be something like huge, like, yeah, I'm going to build a $1 billion company, or, it could be something small, like, okay, I'm getting back on a mission to lose 30 pounds, because a lot of former athletes get out of shape. You know what I mean? When they're done playing. So that might be, excuse me, that might be something to look at. Your mission might be, I'm going to put on like 10, 15 pounds of muscle. Like maybe your mission is you start going to the gym a few nights a week, right? You have to be on some kind of mission, and it has to be something that has meaning to you. It can't just be like trying to corporate ladder or whatever just for the sake of doing it. It has to be like um, you're doing something to make something happen, something bigger than yourself. Um, Let me see. I took some notes. I didn't look at my notes. I want to make sure I really get this point across. And I don't know if I said this at the beginning or not, but I'm not a dating coach. I'm not like a pickup artist. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in like um, trying to like manipulate or use like tactics to get women. I'm just saying like women do want a man who's on a mission. Realistically, when women want a man who is out there doing something in the world, who is making things happen, who is striving to be greater. They don't want someone who's just complacent with, okay, well, yeah, I work my 40 hours a week and I'm just going to come home and kick back and watch TV. And this is not to say every man doesn't deserve to kick his feet up and relax after a hard day's work, but like women, your woman wants to see you and probably wants to help you be greater. You know, women want to see a man who's not complacent with where he's at and is striving to be greater than he already is. So let me check my notes. I'm gonna make sure I stay on track with this. Okay, I'm back at it. So another thing that will do for you is it will not make you as well. Two things. It'll make you not as available. Sorry to say it, guys, but that's something that women find attractive too. Like if you if you, let's say you make plans with the girl for Saturday night and then she cancels. And like, okay, can we do Sunday? And she's like, sorry, I can't do Sunday either. Okay, can we do Monday? Or what about next weekend? What about the weekend after that? How about the weekend after that? She's gonna be like, man, does this guy have anything else going on? Or is he just like, you know what I mean? Like you want to have things going on in your life to where you have other things to fill the space outside of your woman or women. Does that make sense? Like when I first came home and I was when my football career was over and I was super lost, I was doing a lot of partying and drinking and just chasing women, hoping that would fill the void, and that didn't do it. And then when I got into a relationship, I was kind of because I didn't have anything else to fulfill me. I would work my job and like I said, come home just spend a bunch of time with her because she was like outside of my 9 to 5, she was my life, and that's not attractive to a woman to not have anything else going on besides her or your relationship. You got to have something else going on. So it makes you less available because you're on your mission, you're working on a purpose, and then it makes you less needy. Like you don't need her to fill this void in your life as much because your mission, you have a mission that you're pursuing, and the mission comes first, you know? Okay, thanks for bearing with me on this one. I just felt like I had to get this out because I was just having a conversation about this, and I was like, I think this would be valuable to a lot of other men out there to hear what I'm talking about. So get on your mission, just flat out, plain and simple, you know? And like I always say, if you don't know what your mission is, then your mission is to get on your mission. And everybody does have a mission. It doesn't have to be anything big. It doesn't have to mean quit your job and start a business. It doesn't have to mean anything like that. It just means you got to be pursuing something no matter what it is. If you got some value out of this, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think. Am I wrong? I don't know. I'm more than happy to engage in a dialogue with you about this topic. Um, yeah, if you need some help trying to figure out your purpose, trying to figure out your new life's mission, if you need some help finding a job, whether you're a former athlete or not. I've been getting a lot of non-athletes reaching out to me talking about how unsatisfied they are in their job and just need somebody to talk to and maybe give them some general direction or at least a starting place. So feel free to reach out wherever you're watching this. I'm sure if you do your research, you can find your way to get in touch with me. Shoot me a message on LinkedIn. Send me an email, taj@tajashawn.com. I do consultations to kind of help you figure out what your purpose is and help you find some direction in your life. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap the video up. But if you're listening to the podcast, please share this episode with somebody who needs to hear it. I know we all have homeboys who are just so wrapped up in their girl that they don't have anything else going on, and it's only a matter of time before she gets tired of that. So save a friend, save a homie with this one. All right, you guys, I'll check you next time. Love you.